Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. It's time for football. For real. And here's Coach Grandar.
The bird has returned.
It's crazy how like I haven't been here in a minute. You guys, I don't know how many off-season shows you guys did, but like
3 maybe.
There's no planning of like who does. Like there's a tier list on who does the singing for the intro, and it's like if Sinvicta here, Sinvicta do it. If Sinvicta not here, Bear do it. If Bear not here, I do it.
Yeah.
And that's like that's basically the unannounced like way to do it.
Yeah,
and I didn't realize that like because like Bear's not here right now. He'll probably be here in like anywhere between 10 and 40 minutes from now.
Exactly.
And I was like in that moment I was like, oh, I gotta do the it's mine. I'm on the tier. I'm on the list. I'm up. I'm up. Batter up.
Yeah, you're the third string quarterback.
Now that you mention it, we have never mentioned that like openly, but that is exactly how it works.
Yeah. Anyone could have figured that out based on who was in the show and like if they cared to do the math.
Yeah. We've never discussed it, but that is
and again, not like planned. That's not like a spoken thing where it was like, okay, well, you have to do it. That person was like next guy up.
Yeah.
That's how it works here at the Football Podcast.
That
planning.
Really is.
Yeah.
Talking about planning?
Planning?
Well, folks,
oh my God.
It's football week. It's here.
It is.
It's always insane.
I didn't even know, honestly.
Yeah, Rob did not even know.
Set your fantasy team, Rob, okay?
Oh, yeah, that's
your
right.
Fantasy team, that's big.
Yeah. Always happens at the beginning of the season, you know? Like, it's like, I'm still not really
in the middle
rhythm.
of the season and the end of the season.
Yeah.
Well, that too, yeah. I mean, that does happen. But look, hey, I'm just saying.
So we have had many things happen in the last month or so in terms of transactions and trades and signings. Some bigger than others. We'll go over some of the free agent signings here first. We had the Chargers bring back Keenan Allen. 1 year deal. We had Terry McLaurin re-sign with the football team Commanders.
Good on him.
Yep, he
Which
was
is
holding
wild,
out.
Honestly.
Yeah, he was holding out. They weren't paying him, and then they finally actually paid him.
Pay your players.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone got all these free agents got paid by the original teams, right, guys?
Yeah, that's crazy how that happened.
Yeah, every single question mark in free agency, they ended up signing, right?
Yeah, it's really impressive how that worked out.
Yep.
Raiders signed Amari Cooper. He's back to the Raiders.
Okay.
I forgot he even started there, to be honest.
Yeah. To be fair, it's a much better situation now than it has been the last couple of years, so it's probably why he also went back. Ravens re-signed Kyle Hamilton, and the big Cowboy re-signing, Deron Bland.
Oh.
They've re-signed Deron Bland, 4 years, $92 million.
And that's it. They didn't have anyone else to re-sign. Wait a minute.
Yeah. Now we can go to the trades.
Is that Jerry Jones music?
So let's go over some of the. Well, we got some trades happening here. We'll do some
trades. Trade alert.
Trade alert. We got some smaller trades. The 49ers get Sky Moore from the Chiefs.
Okay.
For a swap of third-day picks, so for free, pretty much. The Saints acquired Devon Veal from the Broncos for a 4th and a 7th.
That's gonna do it for them.
Yep, I was just saying the Saints just need one wide receiver to get him over the hump.
Just one piece. Yep. Wait, who's the QB
Spencer
there? Oh, Derek Carr.
Spencer Rattler.
Wait, what happened to Carr?
Retired, brother.
He retired? I didn't know this. Why didn't you tell me?
He like injured his shoulder again, and when I'm fucking done.
You know, that's fair, honestly.
Yeah. So yeah, now the Saints quarterback depth chart is Spencer Rattler and Tyler Shaw. Remember him from the draft, Tyler Shaw? So he's there as well. And I guess they're going Spencer Rattler. I don't know
That's
how Tyler
crazy
Shaw
that they're
did.
starting Spencer Rattler.
Yeah, it's
When did he retire? Did he retire after the draft?
A couple months ago.
It was a few months ago.
Maybe
It's probably
more
around the
than that. Yeah,
draft.
I don't know. I don't know what time is.
Yeah.
Fair.
Maybe it was before the draft. Actually, I don't know.
Yeah. So the Saints probably not gonna be great.
Well, that's no surprise.
Yes. The
being honest.
49ers have acquired Brian Robinson from the Redskins for a 6th-round pick. That's actually pretty solid. He's pretty
That's
decent.
not their team.
Yeah.
They are not the Redskins anymore. They have since become a different team.
I literally, for some reason, they put the Redskin logo up there, so I just saw that.
Okay, yeah.
Listen, this team is had 5 different names in the span of 10 years. All right,
Yeah.
give me a break.
I'm so I don't know if you guys talked about this, but didn't they eventually say we're keeping the Commander's name finally? They decided.
I
Because
guess they did. I don't know.
I think they did because they were like, oh, we're good this year, so now that means we keep the name. And I'm like, that's the dumbest logic of all time.
It really is. We had one good season, so let's keep the name.
They really need to change that name to something. Anything.
Hogs.
Hogs. Just
It's
I mean,
easily
happily the Hogs.
you will basically be keeping the worst name in football for no reason.
Yeah.
No
really
one would
could have
begrudge you
been,
for changing it. No one cares about the name. If you changed it, you would everyone. You'd only be better off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They really would have been more fun as the football team.
I would have absolutely been happy with them being the football team. Although also, I mean, Hogs. But I do want to mention, out of the options, we could have had the Senators, which would have been horrible. So I'm
true.
I'm happy. I'm happy at least it's not that. Or what was the other one? The Admirals or something?
Oh yeah, the Admirals.
Wasn't the Red Wolves was one? That's cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
I'd take that. That sounds cool.
Yeah.
They had a lot of cool animal options they just ignored. And I feel like those are always the coolest ones because you can make a cool logo with
You get a good
a
mascot
wolf or a boar, shit like that. Yeah, you get the worst part is again, they literally have a hog mascot.
Yeah.
I know I'm not gonna get into it yet. They're dumb. So then the Eagles acquired Sam Howell from the Vikings.
Sam Howell.
Cool. Colts acquire Mekhi Blackman from the Vikings. So cool. The Raiders have acquired Kenny Pickett from the Browns.
That's funny.
For a 5th rounder, actually.
Browns legend Kenny Pickett didn't even make it to the fucking season.
Yeah, that's actually insane. They gave up a 5th rounder for him. What?
It's insane that the Browns didn't keep him and give up someone else. I don't know.
I don't know.
I guess the other 2 quarterbacks why are they starting Joe Flacco? It's so dumb. I haven't gotten to comment on that, but I'm beyond enraged that Joe Flacco is a starting quarterback still in this league.
That was official. That's hilarious.
Yep,
Joe Flacco is their starter. Yeah.
Flacco, Gabriel, and Sanders are their quarterbacks.
I'm not even I'm not one of the Shador Sanders believers, but I don't know. This would be fun to watch. It'd be a good meme. You get some eyes on you.
That's why they're not starting him. It's too much fun.
Dude, I'll be honest. I think I am a Shador Sanders believer. I think I rated him pretty highly in the draft.
You are literally saying we want to lose. In what world does anyone still believe that Joe Flacco can win football games? I don't understand. This wasn't even true 2-3 years ago. He couldn't win football games.
Even Joe Flacco.
He won that playoff game a couple years ago, right?
They were competitive for a bit when they made it.
He won the playoff game. No, they got smushed in that playoff game, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. He was competitive for a little bit in that
There
game.
were 4 games where they played bad teams, and then they sneaked into the playoffs because they had played a bunch of bad teams in a row, and Joe Flacco just threw the ball as much as possible.
Yeah.
And had a Jameis Winston stat line, and suddenly comeback player of the year, best quarterback ever, and then they kept playing him. They were like, oh wait, this guy sucks and is old. Why did we do this?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, when your option is wait, hey, actually, here's a question: is Deshaun Watson still not on a team?
No, he's on the
Browns. He's on the IR.
He's still on the Browns?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just his leg is snapped in half still.
I mean, I guess it's fully guaranteed, right? So there's no reason to not keep him unless you need the roster spot.
Well, I can think of a couple of moral reasons to not keep him. But
yeah,
it's the Browns.
Yeah,
we don't have.
Fuck Deshaun Watson.
Hey!
I'm officially on record. My first words of the 2025 NFL season. Fuck Deshaun Watson.
There we go. Look at that.
And I think I had you at 13 minutes there, so I had it right.
Yeah, look at that.
Hey.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, did you guys do a pool on how late I'd be?
No, I just said you'd be anywhere from 10 to 40 minutes late.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of which, The Browns actually signed undrafted rookie Isaiah Bond from Texas, who has had some issues, which is why he wasn't drafted. So another big-time Cleveland Browns move. Yep.
It's kind of just their thing at this point. Like, not even like a meme. Like, they just actually
really
want to do it.
Yeah. I mean, it's always been their thing, but they had that brief moment of sunshine.
They did have those moments where we got people to be Browns fans, which, it was kind of a curse.
It was a solid 3 years, man. And they
Yeah.
went to the
It felt
playoffs.
justified at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was fun. The Baker Mayfield era.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Jimmy Haslam is just a fucking horrible piece of shit. So.
There is.
But Baker Mayfield made OBJ's dad upset, so he had to go.
Yeah. The Jaguars acquired Tim Patrick from the Lions for a 6th-round pick. That's actually pretty good for the Jaguars.
That's a good land.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The Vikings acquire Adam Thielen from the Panthers for a late-round pick swap.
Interesting.
So Thielen back to the Vikings. I'm actually pretty happy with that because I got him on the fantasy teams. Maybe he's going to ball out.
I mean,
Like, put him in
he's 35.
I mean, he's still
Old
balling out.
He's been putting up some pretty good numbers the past couple of years. In
Oh,
fairness. He is.
He's doing it on the
definitely true.
Panthers as well, which is impressive.
Uh-huh.
He is 35 though, yeah. So, then we have the best trade of the offseason. The Packers have acquired Micah Parsons from the Cowboys for
Yep.
2 first-round picks and Kenny Clark.
So,
Poor Dallas, dude. Not the Cowboys, like the city. Like
Yeah.
the
Yeah, the
sports
fans,
fandom of Dallas. They've been getting ripped a new one this year.
When I saw this trade, I was like, okay, we probably gave up like a couple firsts, maybe like a second and a third, and like Rashawn Gary or like some other pass rusher, like premium pass rusher we got. And then I saw it was 2 firsts. And I was like, there's got to be more coming out. And they're like Kenny Clark. And Kenny Clark used to be an insanely good defensive tackle, but he's now 30 and has had 2 back-to-back injury seasons where he's like played half the games. So when I saw that, I was like, I don't really care. And those 2 first-round picks are essentially going to be in the 20s, maybe even 30s.
It's wild. You guys saw the Jerry Jones clip, right? Of him talking about how those clips could potentially become Pro Bowl players.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's so
It's literally
hilarious.
the Family Guy.
yeah, and I could make $1 million with $1, Jerry. Anything can happen.
It's wild to say that out loud. Like, I mean, we know most of the owners are pretty dumb, but that's just you're vocalizing ignorance on a whole nother level, buddy.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's been doing that for years, in fairness.
He's
That's
kind of the
Jerry
king of it.
Jones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good point.
that's his thing.
Liberals in Dallas be like, I don't know which old white guy I want to die more.
It's genuinely impressive how bad this trade is for them. Like
It sucks so bad.
They're so lucky that the Deshaun Watson trade is already the worst trade in the
Yeah.
history of time,
This would
and
be in the
you pretty much
conversation.
can't get worse than that. So like that will never be
Easy.
beaten.
I think
Like,
the irony is that Dallas already had the NBA Doncic trade, and now they got this trade as well. Like Dallas just keeps getting.
No, that's what I'm saying, dude. It's like they're getting fleeced left and right.
Yeah.
I mean, the Jets subreddit was talking about the Jamal Adams trade, which nobody remembers except Jets fans.
Oh, yeah.
Do you guys remember that one?
I remember. Yep.
Yeah.
Two firsts for Jamal
Yeah,
Adams,
man.
which that
I mean, like
it's like Joe Douglas's greatest accomplishment.
the comparison to Doncic is pretty valid here too, because like you got to imagine there were other better offers on the table from other teams. Like how the
Yeah.
fuck did
Well, there
it
were
come
other
down to
owners that
that?
said that. They were like, we would have offered more, and they just
Honestly, like
for some
you got to
reason.
get at least someone that's gonna fill a gap now somewhere, unless you're just fucking throwing in the towel on the
I
year.
feel like I mean, when you hire Brian Schottenheimer, I feel like you're tanking.
The craziest
I-
part too is that they've lost to the Packers numerous times. Like the Packers have ended the Cowboys' playoff chances, and now they're like, "Hey, you know what, Packers? You could have them." Like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
thank you. And it's like, here's the thing: the 2 first-round picks, people keep being like, "Oh, I don't know." Our first-round picks are always terrible. Like 80% of our first-round picks are awful.
Yeah.
So like, and usually they're in the late 20s, so it's like a second-round pick anyway. And usually we draft better in the later rounds. So like, I actually don't care.
Green Bay drafted in the top 10. Like it's got to have been decades, right?
Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
a long ass time. Packer
So that's not a safe bet.
No.
history.
I mean, first rounder is a first rounder at the end of the day, in fairness. But
It
yeah,
is.
it's not like
but
it's nothing, but like it's I forgot how young Micah Parsons was. Like when I first heard this,
dude.
Yeah, when I first heard this trade, I was like, man, 2 first-rounders. That's not nothing. And then I was like, oh, he's 20. Like this is like
drafted in 2021.
Yeah, this is like a generation because like my brain is kind of T.J. Watt, Myles Garrett, and I'm like those guys are older. But no, Parsons got a lot of good years left.
This is legitimately the best defensive player prospect for the next 10 years, probably.
Yeah, which is why I think when people say he's gotten paid so much, I'm like, I mean, people are going to get paid more after this. Like, it's just going to keep going up.
It always escalates.
It's unbelievable. I can't.
But those first-round picks
could
be anybody. They might even be as good as Micah Parsons.
That's true. They could be anybody.
It's actually the fucking Family Guy meme. It's so stupid.
Like, even looking back at some of our picks in the last like 5 years, we had Darnell Savage, first round, not on the team. Eric Stokes, not on the team. Quay Walker, he's okay. Devontae Wyatt's good. Lucas Van Ness has still been kind of whatever. Jordan Morgan barely played last year, and then we got Matthew Golden this year. Like, if you would, like, the first round, it's still a good pick, but like, it's a crapshoot. You don't know what you're getting.
You could trade any of those 2 players. You could trade in any combination for Micah Parsons, and you'd be the smartest person ever.
100%. Because this dude's like, again, a top 3 defensive player in football, and they're like, oh, he doesn't stop the run. I don't care. Like, who cares? Like, he's gonna enable the big thing with Parsons, because some people are like, oh, he's just a pass rusher or whatever. The Packers were like a good defense last year that just lacked pass rushing. And their pass rushers are like good, but not great. And now when you add him, he adds the ability to make your other pass rushers good, which is like the insane part, because he's going to take double teams. He's going to be the focus. And then we still have Rashawn Gary, who's insane. We still have Edgerrin Cooper, who we got last year, who was like also playing out of his mind. So now we have like 3 good pass rushers. And then Van Ness, maybe he steps up. Like the defense now went from being like pretty good to being insane. So like and even then, when he doesn't get sacks, I was looking at it, Parsons has the most quarterback pressures in the NFL. He had the most last year, and he missed 3 games. So, like, it's just, and you're going to be like, he doesn't stop the run. Like, dude, what are you talking about? I don't, it's insane. And then Jerry Jones just being like, these might be some good players. They could even be Micah Parsons. It's like, okay.
Well, you know what's funny is it's the reverse of what the Cowboys did to win the Super Bowl twice, right?
Yeah.
Because wasn't that the big thing with Jimmy Johnson? He like traded what's his face for like
Herschel
all
Walker.
The draft picks. Yeah, Herschel Walker.
It's in fact, I think Jerry Jones said this is the new version of the Herschel Walker trade.
Okay, yeah.
So, like, and putting that into perspective, the Herschel Walker trade. All right, let's go back and see what this was, just so everybody can see. Here it is. Herschel Walker trade was Herschel Walker, a Dallas 3rd rounder, San Diego 5th rounder, a Dallas 10th round and 3rd round pick in the following year for 4 players, a Minnesota 1st, a Minnesota 2nd, Minnesota 6th, Minnesota 1st, Minnesota 2nd, Minnesota 1st, Minnesota 2nd, Minnesota 3rd. Like they got
ordered like that. That's so weird.
The other years.
Well, it's the other years.
Oh,
so
right.
like
Okay,
1st, 2nd, 6th in 1990, 1st, 2nd in 1991, and then a 1st in 1992, a 2nd in 1992, and a 3rd in 1992. Like they traded so many draft picks, like 3 years of 1st rounders, 2 2nd rounders, and then like play it. Like that's by far way more insane than this. So it's just like we gave them 2 firsts that are practically seconds and Kenny Clark, who's like old. Yeah. For a guy in his prime. Like this guy, again, he's not like 30. He's literally in his
prime yet. He's before his prime.
Yeah, like he's coming into his prime. Like this is the funniest thing I read as well is that the only time this happened previously where a guy with 12 sacks in his first 4 seasons got traded was Reggie White to the Packers when they won the Super Bowl in 1996. So it's I'm very happy. Is all
it's impossible. The only thing that could possibly make this even remotely close to not the best thing ever for the Packers is if he has some actual significant injury that's like underlying with his back.
Yeah.
And it's unlikely with physicals and all that it's going to be an issue.
I mean,
so,
did you
like,
see the video of him celebrating? He looks okay.
Yeah.
He's fucking, jumping up and down around his house.
Yeah. But like I'm just trying to find like any single downside.
And it's just
like there's not much there.
Yeah, and like you still take that chance. Like it's just it's too good to pass up. Like this dude can be like a Hall of Fame. Like we're not even talking like just Pro Bowl, like literally a Hall of Fame player. And
He's likely he's already on the likely track to a Hall of Fame. And I don't like he's annoying and like a kind of a loser, but like he's a great player.
Yeah, there's a lot of those.
Anything about him
you have no idea how little that narrows it down.
Yeah,
really.
Well, he's the podcaster type, you know.
Yeah, that's the thing.
One of those people with podcasts.
Those people.
So it's stupid podcasts. So yeah, I mean, the grand scheme of things, I'm very happy. Our biggest weakness was getting to the quarterback, and now we can do that pretty easily.
Yeah, that's a pretty big upgrade.
So yeah. And those were the main signings and trades from the last month or so.
Hold on. In Jets news.
Oh. I see what he's doing.
Okay. This guy.
Look,
I thought you might have some Melvin Gordon news or something.
No.
At least this year, you're like there's no expectations. Like you've had all these years with expectations, and they've been horribly crushed. And you don't have expectations to crush this year.
I mean, in fairness, I only had one season of expectations, and then Aaron Rodgers broke his leg, and then the year after. In fairness, people did have expectations. I didn't though. I didn't at all. I knew exactly what was going to happen.
I believed a little bit.
Yeah. Well, you didn't know the Jets well enough. I unfortunately did. I knew exactly what was happening there.
Should have believed Rob.
Yeah.
Should have believed Rob.
Podcast motto.
Yep. Well, we do have our fun and exciting thing we do every year where we're going to go through each division and see who we think's going to finish where in that division.
I forgot we did it. I thought you guys did this already. I was like, I missed my chance. But no, this is good.
Yeah, this is it.
We're just doing preseason bullshit.
Yeah, we did one show where we were like, hey, it's about to be preseason. Let's talk about other sports.
Anything else.
Yeah.
And I remember we did go over it as well because of the spectacular Pixel Haven.
Yes. That's true.
Thank you, Pixel.
Yep.
Yes. All right. So let us begin with the AFC East. Rob's favorite.
Yeah.
We've got.
Should we write this down somewhere for them?
I think the Pixel Haven will probably write it all down, to be honest.
All right.
I think the winner of this division is obvious, but I think the rest is kind of difficult.
Yeah, I agree.
We go. Let's do snake order, top to bottom, for our picks. That sound good?
Okay.
Yeah. So Rob goes first this time.
I mean, we're literally like A, B, C, D of alphabetical order.
Yeah, it's convenient.
Quite literally.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
All right.
I'm gonna write it down in a word pad too, just so that
good. Professional.
I mean, the reason I record everything I say is so I don't have to write anything down.
That's
you do
true.
you.
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
I am gonna go Bills, Dolphins, Patriots, Jets.
Okay.
I'll take Bills, Dolphins, Patriots, Jets.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna mix it up. I'm gonna go Bills, Patriots, Dolphins, Jets.
Hey, there we go.
Oh, okay. Patriots making a comeback.
I'm gonna go fucking crazy here.
Oh, okay.
Bills, Patriots, Jets, Dolphins.
Oh my god,
that's absurd. That's nonsense.
I'd really like that not to happen. I need. I'm going
to be honest with you. I don't think the Jets are going to do particularly better to beat the Dolphins. I think the Dolphins are going to completely collapse.
That's fair.
So you think we're looking at like a 5-4-2 win situation down at the bottom?
I think you're going to have like Dolphins around 5. I think Jets could get 6 wins this year. I mean, that's still bad.
I highly doubt that.
You'd be surprised how.
Doubt that.
Hold on, look at the Jets schedule. Hold on. What do we got?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Week 1, any team can week win 1, and we've learned this time and time again. Week 1 is a coin flip for every team.
Yep.
So you're not beating the Bills. I don't think you're beating the Bucks. Yeah. I think you could beat the Dolphins. I'm gonna be real. I think you could beat the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys are gonna do bad this year. Broncos, Panthers, sure. Okay, I'm giving you 3 so far. Bengals, no. Browns, 100%. You could beat the Browns. That's 4. Patriots, you always seem
Right,
to
split.
potentially beat the Patriots. I would give you one against the Patriots.
I think it's a Monday night game or a
Yeah,
Thursday.
Ravens,
it's a
hell
Thursday
no.
game.
Falcons, you could beat the Falcons. That's 6.
Yeah.
Dolphins again. Jags, Saints. Dude, Jets could have like 8 wins this season. Actually, this is an easy
depending.
schedule. This is an
You know
easy
what?
schedule.
Let's revisit that.
I said could.
4.
I said could.
I know. No.
Yeah,
I'm
now-
just saying. Like, let's see how confident you are
Okay.
about the Jets against those teams 4 weeks from now.
To be fair, when he's saying they could have 8 wins, that's their ceiling. Like
this is a
that's
ceiling.
really
That
the
is their
ceiling.
ceiling, yeah.
And
That's true.
but my point is that the Jets could get like 7 wins and still be a bad team. Is my point here. Like, and I'm saying that like the Jets could win like 6 or 5 games. The Dolphins can only win like 4. I think the Dolphins are going to be fucking awful this year.
That you guys are playing each other week 1. That's so fun. The Steelers.
Yeah, you weren't here. It's a double revenge game.
Yeah,
it is a double.
right.
Yeah,
Yep.
when we were saying, actually, no, we said that before the podcast, and I want to put this to the podcast listeners because there's absolutely no way that you can Google this. I feel like,
Right.
but has there ever been a double revenge game?
With the quarterbacks?
Yeah, where we swap quarterbacks like this.
Probably. I would say probably it's happened. Because quarterbacks tend to swap a lot, especially bad quarterbacks or mid quarterbacks tend to hop around a bit.
But I mean,
That's
is there
tough Google?
Yeah, right. That's what I mean. You can't Google
Like shit.
that.
Are the? I guess they didn't swap. Gino and the Raiders didn't.
Yeah, they usually don't. You don't end up with the double revenge.
Yeah, well, if you do, it usually takes at least a year.
Oh, we had
I would think.
Stafford and Goff.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's in hindsight obvious now. Yeah.
Every time they play, that's a revenge game. Yeah, because they have kept those quarterbacks.
Yeah. So actually, we didn't have to go back that far.
Yep.
All right, AFC North.
All right, so
now it's me. I gotta go again.
Yeah.
Oh, this is hard. I think I think Ravens are gonna be number 1. I want to put the Bengals number 1, but that defense, man, it's so hard to do that. So I'm gonna say Ravens, Bengals, Steelers, Browns.
What do you think, Crendor?
I think I agree with him. I think it's Ravens, Bengals, Steelers, Browns.
I think this is the universal opinion. I didn't get fancy with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that's gonna be it too. Wrangles.
I think if you're gonna swap
Wrangles coming in up.
I think if you are a believer in the Bengals' insane offense, you can put them 1 if you really want to. And I think
do
if
want to
you
root for T. Higgins.
If you for some reason believe in the Steelers, you can put the Steelers 2nd. I think that's dumb as hell. But
I am going to put the Steelers 2nd.
Ooh.
Ravens, Steelers, Bengals, Browns. That's what I wrote down. I honestly think that Aaron Rodgers is going to do better than people expect. Unfortunately,
I don't think that's true.
I think he'll do okay.
You're literally just taking the perspective of everyone outside of the New York Jets organization from last year. Like you just swap and roll.
No. Here's actually my reasoning, because there is some reasoning to it here. Aaron Rodgers last year on the Jets. Let me look at his stats, because genuinely it was not bad. He was just on the Jets. So if he is on a halfway competent team, which the Steelers definitely are, then I think he's going to potentially do even better. Yeah, look, he had 3,897 yards, 28 touchdowns, and 11 interceptions.
That's pretty good.
That's a good year. That's a good year.
That's pretty good.
I don't.
Yeah.
All right, next division coach.
All right.
Don't believe it.
AFC South. Wait, did Rob pick?
Yeah,
I did.
Ravens, Steelers, Bengals, Browns.
He's the only one who
yeah, that's right. That's
about
crazy.
the reason for that.
He's got it written down on a notepad.
That's right.
I did.
AFC South.
Who's in that division? Let me think.
It's probably the worst division in football.
Yep.
Well,
all right.
NFC South is pretty close.
Both Souths are the worst divisions, actually.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What do you think?
Oh,
Rob?
it's me again, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yikes. That's tough. Let me go Texans. Texans, Titans, Colts, Jags.
Wow, Jags bottom.
Yeah.
That's
Give me-
wacky.
Give me Texans, Colts, Jags, Titans.
I'm gonna
That's
go
crazy too.
Who's the Titans?
You guys are not identifying the bad team in this league properly, or in this division.
The
properly.
Titans have Cam Ward,
They're all bad
rookie
teams.
first overall quarterback.
You're not identifying
That's
the
right.
really bad.
The Colts
ones.
have Daniel Jones.
The Colts are awful this year.
I'm gonna be going Texans, Jaguars. It's kind of a toss-up. I'm gonna go just Colts, Titans.
To be fair to me, I have generally stopped paying attention.
I'm going crazy.
Yeah.
That's fair. It's
I'm
been
going
the
nuts.
offseason.
Give me Titans,
Oh my-
Texans,
Wow.
Jags, Colts.
This guy's insane.
I'm gonna
is-
believe
that
in
is
the
wild.
Jaden Daniels Commanders Part 2, different team this year.
Okay.
All right.
It could be.
Okay.
It could happen. Could happen.
Good.
But I also just think this division is so bad that like
Yeah,
could
it is a real
they could
toss,
get
yeah.
in with like 10 wins.
No, you
I
know
think
what?
it's,
Like
this division's just crazy.
I put Jags in the bottom because they have disappointed me over and over again year
That's
after
fair.
year. So
It's the Trevor Lawrence dies year, not injury wise. I just mean if he does bad this year, then it's Jover.
Yeah.
yeah, it's definitely Jover.
AFC West.
Ooh, God.
Hmm.
Do I believe in happiness?
Sure.
Of course not, dude. He didn't die, so like no happiness exists. Okay, Chiefs. Oh, am I a Broncos believer like everyone else is this year? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos, Raiders.
Yeah.
I thought it was Rob. Or am I crazy?
No, snake draft.
Reverse snake.
Oh, okay.
What?
This is probably one of the most difficult ones, I think. I'm gonna go a little crazy.
Do it.
Uh-oh.
I've been going crazy the whole time.
I'm gonna go Chargers,
Holy shit!
Raiders.
Sorry, I just wanted to.
What the
Okay,
heck?
no, that's heinous. I won't let you do that.
That is
You can't do
nonsense.
that. That's heinous.
Broncos, Chiefs.
That's
wow.
look, man. That's bug. I would be smiling ear to ear, but that ain't happening. That
I'm
ain't
doing it.
happening.
You're
Raiders,
basically-
Chargers, Broncos, Chiefs.
Yep. Yep.
In
Okay,
that
this
order,
guy-
book it
oh,
down.
Let's go.
Okay.
Wow. So you guys
Rob-
are basically predicting that Pat Mahomes like dies
Die.
in a plane crash
Dies
over
in
the
Brazil.
Andes.
He
Yeah.
dies on his way to Brazil or on his way home from Brazil.
I just think the Chiefs had some insane luck all last season. I think it's gonna.
I
think it's gonna
agree.
reverse.
That's true.
They're
but
not worse than the
We
Raiders.
were saying that
though.
all year. They were
Yeah, but
pretty
the
bad.
Raiders, they got Pete Carroll. It's Geno season. They got a new fresh
It's
running
not
back.
Geno
Yeah, Pete Carroll.
season.
It's
It's
always
been Geno
Geno
season for 4 seasons.
is.
bud.
I got you all to admit, except Rob, I think, that it's not Geno season last year.
And then
It's
after
always Geno
after he
season.
showed resilience, he pulled me back, and it then
Yeah.
remained Geno season for me as well.
That's the power of Geno and his season.
Anyway, Raiders win the division. Moving on.
Right.
Well,
Well, no, Rob's
I'm-
gotta
right,
get
right,
his-
right.
yeah,
Yeah,
Rob
yeah,
ain't
yeah,
gonna do
yeah.
that.
Jeez, yeah, it was just four
Sorry,
people
I'm,
here. Eh? You forget
Unbelievable.
what 25%.
I got confused by the order of the snake draft.
That's what I'm saying.
When are we drafting the actual cards? That's what I want to know. All right, I'm going Chiefs. Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos, Raiders.
He copied me.
Did I say? Did I?
Yep.
All right,
You wrote it down. You tell us.
I'm writing it down right now because I didn't have it.
Damn,
before
Rob
I-
doesn't believe
before
in
I said
Geno
it.
season, dude.
I believe in Geno's season. I'm not sure. I
I believe
the
in Brock
Raiders.
Bowers
Okay.
season.
Yeah.
I'm on board with that. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They got Brock Bowers. They got Janty. They got Pete Carroll
If the
now.
Chiefs get
Geno.
last place in the division, it's going to be a funny year. It's
This will be
gonna
the
a
best season of
fun
That would be
year.
great.
football in history.
Yeah.
Now we got NFC East.
Oh, it's time for your guys' real devil magic test.
Yes, sir.
Oh right, yeah. Who
Yep.
won? Who won the
It's
division?
gonna be the
last
big
time?
one. It was the
Commanders.
Eagles last
Or
year.
Eagles.
So
Right.
This might be
So they
one
can't
of
do
the
it.
most like I've seen every single pundit across the universe say the Eagles is going to win this division. Like
Oh, yeah,
they're wrong.
unanimously.
Yeah.
They should have consulted their local wizard.
Okay, so
Yeah,
so
100%.
if you guys are going with Magic, I know what your pick is to win the division because there's only one other choice that's even possible.
Yeah, no, it's Commanders, Eagles. Oh shit! Actually, the bottom two is tough. You know what? Fuck it, Giants, Cowboys.
let's go.
Yeah.
And I will copy that.
I I think that's gonna be the case, but I'm gonna go against Magic and go Eagles, Commanders, Giants, Cowboys.
Losing your mind.
You guys know me and my anti-devil Magic.
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna bring it up when we get there, and I will be right. I've been right every year for the past 20 years.
So. I will be happy to be wrong because I don't like the Eagles. I liked them last year, and now they're in my I hate them category. They've won the Super Bowl. They won the Super Bowl, so like you're done. Let someone else have some fun. But also, fuck you, Saquon Barkley. You were cool, man. You were cool. Why'd you gotta fucking do that, man?
What's Saquon do?
He's a little Trump bozo. Anyway,
really?
Yeah.
Saquon.
Yeah.
Saquon.
We were gonna have you on the show.
Hey, on the bright side of things, it seems like Jalen Hurts wasn't having any of it, which is kind of cool.
Sick.
Based on Hurts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Eagles, Commanders, Cowboys, Giants. I'm just gonna do the obvious pick on that one.
It's not obvious if you consult the star charts.
That's true. Star charts.
Okay, speaking of, this might be the hardest.
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
I think the hardest division's coming up now, or maybe the second hardest.
NFC North. I mean, every team is good.
Yes, you have 4 good teams, and I think the Bears. I say it every year, and this year I'm ready.
Still
to
gonna put them in the last spot.
I'm ready to be right this year. I think the Bears will have an argument to actually like a wild card spot maybe this year. Anyway,
they have competent coaching at least now.
You know what's crazy is I don't believe in the Lions this year. I love the Lions. I love Dan Campbell. I love like all of the players, but I think the loss of Ben Johnson was going to be too great.
Their heat has worn off as well. Like they were red hot for the last couple seasons, but I think they've sort of.
I am gonna go Packers, Lions, Bears, Vikings.
Oh,
I don't believe in the rookie quarterback magic.
Yeah,
I am gonna go with the exact same thing. Packers, Lions, Bears, Vikings.
Okay.
I will stick with Lions, Packers, Vikings, Bears.
I think that's the consensus pick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna be so wrong at the end of the year.
Absolutely. It always
are.
Yeah. The Packers.
Yep.
Say them all without the first letters, please.
Yeah. Packers, Lions, Vikings, Bears.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna be a tough division.
What did I say? Packers, Lions, Vikings. Yeah.
Yes. NFC South.
Oh, I mean, you have a unanimous winner. That's not my turn.
That's right. It's my turn.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go Bucks.
Yeah.
Go Bucks. But then now what? Let's go Bucks. Oh God, man.
Yep.
I don't know. I think the last place one is also obvious.
Well, I mean, yeah.
If you've been following football news, one of these
are here.
Yeah, but one of these teams is in hell, like actual football hell.
Again, true, but you know,
Panthers are
Panthers.
Rob.
And honestly, I don't have a lot of faith in the Falcons either.
Rattler?
I mean, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Don't weaponize the dude's name like that. Come on, man. That's fucked up.
The fact that it worked proves my point.
All right. Bucks, Falcons, Panthers, Saints. That hurt to say.
Yeah,
I don't.
Right.
It's gonna be wrong.
Right. I think that's right.
I will mirror that.
I'm gonna go.
Or not mirror. I will copy that.
Right.
Don't reverse it. Sorry.
Clear there. I will go Bucks, Panthers, Falcons, Saints.
Oh,
I think that's possible.
wild.
Yeah.
I will also go.
I do not.
I will be the echoer of the others and say Bucks, Falcons, Panthers, Saints.
Flip it in
All right.
reverse.
I think Bryce Young can take another step forward. I think he showed he can make progress.
He was looking a lot better at the end of last year.
Yeah.
I think he can too, but I don't think that the Panthers can.
He's just so short is all. He's just such a short man, and that's working against him.
Just a little guy.
If they install Panther claws
guy
on the team, then I would be in, you know?
Yeah. No, that's fair enough. NFC West.
I wrap it up here. I think the Niners are going to come back and win the division.
Oh.
Yep.
I think the Rams will be second. I think the Seahawks will be third, and I think the Cardinals will be last.
I'm gonna go. Oh man,
This
is a tough one because we got Sam Darnold, Seahawks. It depends. Darnold, but then I think for some reason I'm thinking Seahawks. I'm gonna go Seahawks.
Wow.
Rams.
Wow.
49ers, Cardinals.
He said that in the cadence of I'm thinking Arby's, which, as we all know, is always a mistake.
Yes.
So.
Well,
true.
I genuinely don't know about this division. Like, it seems like anybody can kind of do anything. I just feel it's kind of a wonky division.
And I genuinely dislike Arby's.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
It's just gross. I've gone to Arby's like 3 times, and it's always been like after spans of multiple years where I'm like, all right, it's been a while. Maybe it's good now. No,
That does
it's
remind
never
me,
been good.
This specific segment of the preseason pick'ems brought to you by
Not
Wendy's.
Arby's.
Yeah, suck it, Arby's.
Wendy's. Suck it, Arby's. Yep, that's it.
Yep.
Give me 49ers.
Okay.
Give me the Seahawks. Give me the Rams. Give me the Cardinals.
All right.
Two 9-volt batteries costs $11.
The fuck?
That's fucked.
Where?
I'm ordering groceries, and I just can't believe that.
Oh, dude, it's those grocery delivery apps. They literally double the price.
Yeah, but I don't want to go into the car to store, man.
I don't want to go into the outside. There's sun there.
Ew. 9-volt
I agree.
Duracell on Amazon.
Yeah, it's gonna be cheaper on Amazon for sure.
This
I'll find
segment
out.
of the preseason pick'ems brought to you by Amazon.
No,
Brought to you by Duracell.
It's $9. That's only $2 cheaper. That's still a
hell,
whole
dude?
lot, man.
That's
Anyway, sorry, I
horrifying.
didn't mean to.
You should get
Amazon.
rechargeable
Fuck Arby's.
batteries.
I just couldn't believe it. I remember going to the store and buying like a pack of batteries for like $2 when I was a kid. I'm just
Yeah.
shocked as all, you know.
Yeah.
You should get the rechargeable ones. You plug a little thing in
I
the
don't-
wall
I-
and you stick
there's
the thing in the
The thing I need it for, I is just not important enough for that.
That's
Stop
fair.
using batteries. Start using potatoes. You got to get with it, man. You got to
Yep.
This podcast brought to you
future.
by Idaho Potatoes. Come visit Idaho. See our magnificent sights.
Idaho potatoes.
Yep.
Fuck Wendy's and Arby's.
Oh,
Really?
dude, that's what we should do. We should get multiple sponsors and play them against each other so that we always come out on top.
I'm sure they'd love that. I'm sure that'd go well.
I mean, they might get into it depending on who we go for.
Yeah, it could work.
I mean,
Never
people are
know.
really fighting to get a spot on this show.
It's been tough. Do we have to say
sponsors
no
are
to
just-
so many people?
They're banging
Yeah.
on our door any chance that they can
Begging
get.
us.
Yeah.
We had to
it's
say no
wild.
to potatoes. We had to say no to photosynthesis. Like it's just
Yeah.
not a lot.
Arby's.
The
Yeah, the-
concept of
Arby's.
love continues to pester us, and we just
Mhm.
get off our asses.
And like God, don't get me started on Zelathor, God of the Deep. Like, come on, man.
It's unreal. Has everybody picked the NFC West?
No, not me. I
right.
will pick the. I
Really
will
buttering up Rob's picks here.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
Yep.
Oh, went down the wrong tube.
He's coughing up a pick. Here it comes.
Yep. Here it comes.
49ers.
Oh, there it is. I'll get out of there.
All right, Niners, and also I want to mention they were bad last year, so they'll be good this year. That's the Shanahan.
Okay.
special.
Okay. Fair enough.
So Niners, Rams, Hawks, Cards.
Okay. There we go. That's our predictions. So
Yeah.
I'm sure those will all be very correct.
We got to make a Super Bowl prediction too, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm gonna do my. You know what? I could do my biased Packer pick, but I'm not gonna. That way, I'll have the classic. If if it doesn't happen, then they can do the. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Oh man, you know what? I'm gonna go Lions, Ravens.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am gonna pick what I think is going to happen, not what I want to happen. I mean, another Chiefs Eagles Super Bowl, I would die.
I was going to say that might be my pick.
Yeah, but I think it's going to be slightly less bad, and which is I mean like 0.01 on the meter less bad. I think it's going to be Ravens Eagles, and I think the Ravens are going to win. As much as it makes me want to die saying it.
I'd have fun.
I just feel like they've been too close too many times. But I guess the Bills have been doing the same thing. I would love Bills Lions, same as last year. That'd be sick.
I would love the Bills to make it,
awesome.
Which is why I'm not picking the Bills. I'm trying to help will it into existence by ignoring
it's
it.
not going to happen. We all know the Chiefs are going to be the Super Bowl.
Packers Bills.
I picked them to get last place in the division.
Yeah. I mean, Packers Bills is the Super Bowl I want, because at least if the Bills won, I'd be like, I like the Bills. So that's like my ultimate. But that already had the opportunity of happening once, and then it ended up being 49ers Chiefs. So I know what happens in that storyline.
We're going in a weird order now. Rob, what do you got?
Chiefs Niners.
Yeah.
That would suck. That actually might suck worse than the Chiefs Eagles, actually.
That might be bad. Although, I mean, honestly, I would root for the Niners. Why not?
Obviously, I would root for the Niners. Yeah.
Well, but I mean, like, when's the last time they won the Super Bowl?
I'd root for Superman over Lex Luthor. Yeah, I think I'd probably. I'd go on his side.
That would be a terrible Super Bowl.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to watch Superman versus Lex Luthor in the Super Bowl. That was kind of weird.
Yeah, I haven't watched any of them for years.
Fucking hell, man! Give me the Lions. Yeah, you know what? That's still the most fun and the most like reasonably believable, at least. Yeah. And speaking of which, let's get the Raiders on the other side there. Since they're going to win the division, we'll go ahead and just have them make a miracle run on the back of Brock Bowers right to the bowl, baby.
All right, this guy's kind of insane.
That was a good sentence.
That was some strong alliteration there. Yeah, I was happy with that.
Yeah, good work.
Okay. Well,
hell yeah.
Now I guess we can move on to the power rankings.
Forgot about this segment for some reason.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shout out Pixel again for putting together our power rankings summary for the week.
We've got.
Yeah, I gotta open that up. That's on Blue Sky, right?
Yes. Wait, I do too.
Oh yeah, I also have an AC pick to get you in a second here.
All right, good.
Yeah.
Where is the
live?
Yeah, opening Blue Sky.
Yep. Or I guess he hasn't done the Blue Sky. I guess that's next week when he does that. This week is just power ranking stats and stuff.
Oh right, yeah, because he hasn't done any of the actual stuff there yet. Yeah.
So we got top 5, starting with I don't know who's in the snake draft.
Oh, I mean, we don't have to keep doing
we'll say Rob.
Yeah, we don't have to keep doing this for the rest of every single time. And it like carries over.
No. I talk first, and then Mayor gives his thoughts, and then Krendor's allowed to give his. From now on, this is how it is. Wait, what was the question?
Top 5 teams.
That's right. I'll go Chiefs.
Yep.
Give me the Ravens.
Yep.
Eagles.
Yep.
The Bills.
Yep.
And the Lions.
Yep. That was easy.
Hey. Yeah, we did it.
But now
get fucked, Edward.
Yeah.
We got the thinnest dinks. 2 thin dinks.
We got dinks this early, huh? I mean, I guess they have been making off-season moves.
Yep. Yeah. Fell the most from their ranking at the end of the first, or these would be rising up.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what that is.
Yes.
We all know that, and
of
it's
course.
very
we all know that.
That's very clear in the lore of the football podcast. That's established canon.
Yes, of course. Rob.
Biggest risers, huh?
Yep. Yeah. 7 spots.
Me in the morning.
Spots over the course of like from the end of last season.
I believe so. Yes.
Wow.
Wild. You're saying 2 teams went up 7 spots. That's nuts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say it's the. Who's the guy that got Cam Ward?
Titans.
Titans.
Like, who's the guy that got Cam Ward?
That one dude. Who's that Titan dude? Yeah, that guy.
Big guy.
I mean, honestly,
big
it kind of
Titan.
is that way with the owners system.
Yeah, Mr. Titan picked them up, signed them. The Mr.
I mean,
Titan.
okay, you know what? I would be more open to the single person ownership of teams if they had to legally change their name to like
that would be pretty
Mr.
funny.
and then their team name.
Yeah. That would be pretty great.
Then I might consent to capitalism. But you know, outside of
only
that.
if they make it a little funny. Yeah, that's my only barrier to entry.
And now it is time to pick the two teams that have risen.
Rob, who are you picking?
I said Titans. I said the Titans.
Yeah, I did.
You're wrong.
Oh, all right. Well, shit.
Yep.
Yeah,
Really
two
buried the lead
ideas,
there.
but I don't know if they're right. Though.
No, I think you're on the right track where it's more than likely one of the bad teams that got a little better over the.
You're going 7
off
spots.
season. You don't think so?
I'll give you a
no, I
hint.
think it's-
One is pretty good, one is pretty bad.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Fucking, I don't know, man. I haven't been paying attention as I mentioned earlier. So
Yeah.
let's go Chargers.
Nope.
Oh,
No,
Oh.
okay.
I had two good teams, I think it is, and so since one of them is bad, I means one of them is wrong. But I'll say them both to try to look
Okay.
smart. I think it was either the
Okay.
Broncos or the Packers.
Incorrect.
No, then it's no one, and I'm smart. I'm the only one who can get this right. It's gotta be the. It's gotta.
Yep.
I have no idea now. I genuinely.
Niners?
Oh, maybe
Yes.
it's the Niners. Yeah.
The Niners
Hey,
is
there you
one.
go,
That
nice.
makes sense.
The
yeah.
other team
Okay, so
went
that's
from 29 to 22.
Oh, dude.
The
dumpster
Patriots.
It is the Patriots.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Okay.
Patriots
Yeah.
hype this year.
tier. Yeah.
Yep. And then
Unfounded.
we've got the
Yeah.
8-spot doink.
Oh boy.
God, it's
Someone
gotta
dropped
be.
8
Well,
over the
the
offseason.
Saints were already pretty bad.
Yeah, I
Did
don't know
they
how much
have?
further
Did they
had to
have
go,
8 spots to
right.
fall?
Right, yeah.
Is it the
I don't
Saints?
I'm
know.
gonna say yeah. I'll say the Saints.
Nope.
Oh, they didn't have enough to fall. They got to be 32 though
It's
in
fucking
the
worse
ranking.
than that,
They
dude.
gotta be low. Yeah.
This is all you guys. I don't have any idea.
Browns.
Nope.
Ah, fuck.
The Colts.
It is the Colts.
Yeah.
20th to
Wow,
28th.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a rough one.
That's not great.
Which three teams are ranked higher now than they were at any point last season, regular season?
Oh, it's
Ooh,
gotta be
Higher
Patriots,
now
right?
than at any.
Patriots are one.
Yeah, probably the Patriots, yeah. The Jets.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Oh, jeez.
no, the Niners would have been ranked like 1 going into the season
Yeah,
probably.
yeah, exactly. At
ranked
any
high.
point last year?
The Bears probably would have been ranked pretty high at the start of the season because they were like 4-0 or some shit.
What about the
Cards?
Yeah, I was
No
thinking
way.
the Cards or the Rams, maybe.
The
the
Rams.
The
It is the
Rams?
Rams. Last year,
Really?
12th.
Wow.
They are now 11.
Oh,
Oh.
well, that makes sense.
That's there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, one of them is probably like that too. It's like really close.
Yep. The other
Um,
one is they used to be 8th, and they are now 7th.
Oh shit. Okay.
The Packers.
Nope.
Dang it.
The who's right on the cusp?
The
there?
Lions?
Not the Lions. Yeah.
No,
not
the
Lions.
Bucks.
Oh yeah, they were
maybe?
the 5, yeah.
The
Oh, yeah, I
Bucks.
bet
It
it's
is
the
the
Bucks. Yeah,
Buccaneers.
nice.
The Bucks.
Yeah, because it has to be a
Go
team
Bucks.
that never got into like
Yeah.
the top 5 or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which team with a new head coach is ranked the highest? Bears, Cowboys, Jets, Patriots, Raiders, Saints.
Oh boy.
Cowboys, Jaguars, Jets.
Raiders.
It's
Yeah,
gotta be-
Raiders.
It's got to be the Cowboys still.
It
What
is
is it, Coach?
the Bears.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
Bears. Okay.
Go
Dude,
Bears.
the fucking Ed Edholm is smoking that that fat doink and Amish, the Ben Johnson
mean,
weed, dude.
If he was gonna, if
I mean, I
he
am
was gonna
too.
say the Cowboys, I would.
Cowboys are
ride it,
second.
honestly.
Well, no, it's just
That's
all those other
absurd.
teams. All those other teams are really fucking bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bears 18, Cowboys 21, Patriots 22, Jaguars 23,
and also
Raiders
the
25.
Cowboys are
Jets,
head
Saints.
coached Brian.
Yeah. I
Schottenheimer.
agree. But like
Yes.
they need the big boys need to see it happen on the field first, Rob. All right,
Yeah.
they need to see it happen. On
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Are the Saints actually ranked last, Coach?
Yes.
Yeah,
They
that
are.
makes sense.
the field. They are in hell. They are the team in hell this year. I don't know who
Yep.
that team was last year, but this there might not have been a team in hell last year. Like this might be the first
Yeah.
I mean,
team
it's
in a
been
while
the
to
Panthers
be.
for the last couple of seasons.
Yeah, but like this
Even
is
then, they had
hell,
hope
hell.
at the end of last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This is there is no hope at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What division has no teams ranked in the top or bottom 10?
Top or bottom 10?
That's interesting. So
AFC South.
It's got to be the AFC. No,
Nope.
it's going to be a mid division.
yeah, it's got to be like not terrible.
It's got to be like the
That's a
NFC
good
West.
point. Yeah.
It is the NFC West.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
It's got to be a division with a bunch of mid teams.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
Yeah, that's fair.
11,
yeah.
15, 17, 19. And
Ed's
finally,
sleeping on the Niners. He's a fool. He's a fool.
I don't know. Pittsburgh Steelers are ranked, true or false, in the top half of the power rankings.
That's
That's
probably
true. I think that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, true.
It is true, barely. They are ranked 16th out of 32, putting them
Oh,
on the
right
border.
there. Oh,
right where
boy.
they
Yeah.
fucking belong, in the mid of mids.
Yeah.
I was doing some math. You guys haven't heard my Steelers talk because I haven't been here. But I will tell you, I went through the schedule on stream either yesterday or the day before, and I was talking with Ryan, who, by the way, Ryan Northern Lion is now, he's football pill. He's in our fantasy league this year.
Yep.
I don't know if we're doing a fantasy segment today.
Yeah.
But
we can talk about
I was discussing with him, and he agrees with me, which it doesn't mean anything because this is like his first year watching football.
Right.
But
Yeah, he might know the most, honestly.
it. Could be.
I looked at the Steelers schedule. I genuinely think their ceiling is like 10-7, haha memes in the wild card. I think their floor is like 6 wins. I think they could genuinely like only get like 5 or 6 wins. Their schedule is not as hard as it was last year, but it's not easy.
Yeah, but
I
like
can
you're
see
also betting against Tomlin's actual career's like record.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying the like I think people are not going to be prepared for a potential crash out that could happen with this team.
I mean, I don't know. Like looking at it right now, they go 3-0 to start the season.
I didn't have that. First of all, week 1, you cannot say they win week 1. Week 1's a toss up. It's a 50-50.
Yeah.
It's the Jets.
Yeah. Rob, the Ravens lost to the Raiders last year, and that wasn't even week 1. Like anything can happen, man.
No, it can't. Not with the Jets. That doesn't. That's not how.
There's
For other
two
teams,
immovable forces in this league.
Yeah.
We'll
and
see.
it's the
We'll see
Jets
about that.
and the NFC.
I do
East
think
having a
that
different
Aaron
window.
Rodgers might want to literally kill the Jets. So
That's
I could
true.
see that happening.
Look. I will admit, for 31 other teams, what you just said is absolutely true. It is not true for the Jets, and it has never been true, and it will never be true. So yeah, but
that being said, I don't think Seattle's a free win.
I don't think so
I don't
either.
I don't think New England's a free win either, especially in New England.
Yeah.
And then we play Minnesota, and that's in Ireland, bruh. Those teams are going to be dead. Who knows who's going to win that game?
That's going to be in Ireland.
That's in Ireland, brother.
That's
Fun, I
wild.
like that.
Okay.
And then
That's cool.
they because we have the Ireland game, we have a shitty bye. We have an early week 5. I think that's like the first week of buys actually. Week 5 bye, which is like completely wasteful because that means the back half of your season is like 11 games or some shit.
Dude.
It's more than that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So it's 13 games in a row, all on the back end. That's brutal. And then we have a divisional fuck you at the end too. Remember last year when I was like, bro, the end of our schedule is a nightmare. It's not as bad as last year, but the end of our schedule is Chargers, Bengals, Bears, Bills, Ravens, Dolphins, which is whatever, and then Lions, Browns, Ravens. It's like all of our hard games are in the end again, man.
Yeah, well, that's most teams in fairness. But yeah, no, I mean, look, it'll be a tough season.
3 out of 4, Buffalo, Baltimore, Detroit is a nightmare.
Yeah, that is rough.
Well,
That is rough. But
let's.
Sorry, I had to do a little Steelers thing. I don't believe
That's
in
all
them.
right.
yeah,
We also got some
It's
Rob
been
Jets
missed.
in there.
Yeah.
The classic.
Do
We
you
can do
wanna-
our
do you wanna jump into the
fantasy.
fantasy stuff. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say we might as well just cover that now.
Yeah, we can do that. So I actually play Apollo week 1.
Yep. We have a all streamers week 1 matchup actually.
Yeah, it's
it's
great.
kinda
It's pretty
sick.
great. So yeah, we got. Let's see. What are the matchups?
I
It's
can
me
tell you-
versus Invicta. It's you versus Apollo. It's Ryan versus Rob in week
Yep.
1.
Mhm.
Wow, and there's
Yep.
14 teams this year.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah,
a
you want
lot.
to shout out
you.
our new players as well?
yeah.
Sure, we've got let's see, Hoff's ball holders, 2x Pimpy, 3 Bape, Master Prophet, returns as the winner.
Yep, our champion from last year.
Chicago's Eternal Optimists, the Dark Subnuts, Stroud Boys, the Hailing Marys, and history's greatest Monstars.
I'm going to go ahead and just say that 2x Pimpy 3x Bape has just fueled Ryan's been knocking on doors across the city being like, where is 2x? Apparently they offered Ryan a terrible trade and he's been insulted ever since. So he's kind of on a crusade against them. I don't know when they play.
Oh man, I really like that he's already got a league rival, dude.
That is pretty
good. That's quality.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's, early fantasy, everybody's like, I think my team's pretty good, and then the games start happening, and then we really find out.
Honestly, I'm not feeling great about my team this year. I think I went a little too big brain with my team.
I was great until the draft grade gave me an A+, and then I was feeling awesome at that point.
That's pretty good.
The auto pick really did me well.
That's probably why I graded it well. It was like, I picked it for you.
Oh, yeah,
like, wow,
genuinely, I think it's like, good job following exactly my instructions.
I'm pretty sure, though, last season, it was almost a complete mirror reversal of the draft grades.
Sure. Yeah, no,
I think so.
Projected standings is absolutely meaningless.
I don't know. Yeah. They gave me the same grade they gave me last year, so I feel like I'm doing good.
I mean, usually the thing about fantasy is whoever is the healthiest at the end of the year is almost always who ends up being in the best position.
A lot of the time,
whoever can keep the most one positions.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
That's why I'm looking at my team and I'm like, I have all position ones. I'm feeling pretty good right now, and then hopefully they don't get injured.
Yep. Yeah, that's basically what you got to hope for.
Well,
stuff. Thank you, by the way, to the assistant coaches for participating as well in the fantasy.
There's you guys, I check the Discord every now and then, dude. Like they have 8 or 9 different fantasy leagues going on right now.
Yeah,
so
they got a lot
awesome.
going
on. That's cool.
That's a cool community, man. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, and by the way, we don't pitch it enough, but we do have the football podcast Discord. So if you listen and you're not part of it, you could go hang out and probably join a fantasy league. Just
linked in the description? Question mark.
Yes, link in the description as well as Patreon.
Yeah.
Both of those down there.
Thank you again to everyone on the Patreon as well.
Yes. All right. It's time to pick them.
Pick'ems.
Pick'ems.
Oh, and thank you again to Pixelhaven Hipponora, of course, for providing the excellent stats in question.
Speaking of thanking the patrons, shout out to our very first assistant coach of the week. It's Dr. Sabaton.
I need to bring their image up here.
Hold them pics up, brother.
Sabaton is a shoe, right?
I have no idea.
I'm going to look that up.
They have a picture of SpongeBob.
Yep, there it is, SpongeBob. Then... there we go. Okay. All right. I got it.
It's a particular piece of body armor that covers the foot of a knight.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Also a band, apparently. Swedish power metal band.
Interesting.
Okay.
Which, of course, if you're going to be a Swedish band, you're going to be power metal.
I mean, maybe that's them. Maybe they're the assistant coach.
It's just like the Mr. Titans thing. If you're going to start a Swedish metal band, you have to name yourself after it.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
And get a PhD.
Of course, yeah, that's
part of it.
Well, here it is, week 1, folks. We've got Cowboys Eagles.
It's actual football, dude. It's happening. They're playing it on Thursday.
Real football.
It's like 2 days from now.
And
I genuinely didn't even know.
I am going to do something.
Until actually probably like an hour or 2 ago. Yeah,
I'm going to do something crazy.
Okay. Oh boy!
Don't do it.
I'm going to lock the Eagles.
Oh, I thought you were
it's
going to
not
pick
that
the Cowboys.
It's actually not that crazy. I was just locking the first
I don't think that's crazy at all. I'm going to be picking the Eagles. Yeah,
I will also pick the Eagles.
We'll all be picking the Eagles. That's an Eagles sweep to start the season.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
Yeah. AC also took Eagles.
Yep.
Chiefs Chargers.
Chiefs.
I'm going to give myself 1 week of potential. I'm going to say Chargers.
Thus begins the Kansas City demise. Chargers week 1. Book it.
Wow.
Thus begins another year of Krendor Charger belief as I take the Chargers.
I'm 1-4.
AC took Chiefs.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, 1-3. Yeah.
It's kind of like it's week 1. You're allowed to be wacky this week.
Yeah,
so
you
know, you just
you never know.
I mean, it does get weird. It does get weird. It's a divisional game. You know,
Yeah.
Never know.
Never know.
Never know.
Dolphins Colts. This is actually a wacky one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Yeah, I agree with myself. I don't know. It's because is it weird that I like really don't believe in the Dolphins this year?
I don't think
I
so.
mean, what are you basing it on? They were kind of not great last year, but they still got a lot of talent.
I just feel like they just it's the Dolphins, and this kind of always happens to them.
Yeah.
Like the blood price for the perfect season is paid in kind every year.
Well, see, but the thing is, the way that the Dolphins usually pay that price is by being completely mediocre. And
Or
like
just
just
killing one
barely
of
not
their
making the
players.
playoffs.
I don't know. They were really bad for a long time when I first started
They've
watching
been
football.
continually attempting to ritually sacrifice Tua Tagovailoa in order to like achieve
I'm
some
just,
sort of
so
success.
my logic, not to drown this out too long, but like my logic is that like there's like questions whether or not Tua can keep being the guy, and then now there's questions about Mike McDaniel, who like was I think respected for the most part for his like offensive scheming. But now it's like, okay, how many years are we going to do this where Tua like dies on the field and then the Dolphins are mid for the rest of the season and they can just never recover? Like, when is this going to click and facilitate like a playoff win?
I don't think that'll happen for a few weeks. So I'm taking the Dolphins.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take the Colts. That's week one.
Okay.
That's week one. It's home
Get
game.
the 1v4 with the Colts.
Aren't the Colts like also
bad? Yep, they're gonna be bad.
Daniel Jones.
Oof. They have
Jonathan Taylor.
Johnny T, right?
Yeah, they got Jonathan Taylor.
I got something. This is his permitted wackiness for the week.
Yeah,
that's fair. It's fair.
Then we got Steelers Jets.
Lock in the Steelers.
I'll take the Steelers.
Yeah.
I want to pick the Jets as a meme.
You always want to pick the Jets.
Weren't you guys like last season? It was you and Apollo.
It was
like you predicted the Jets to be 6-0 to start the season.
And so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go Steelers.
All right. The Steelers sweep looks like AC wins Steelers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I kind
He's thinking Jets.
Well, my thing is like I think if the Steelers are like the worst case for me is exactly what everyone expects, which is another mid-ass season where we can't seem to decide whether or not this is a good system or not.
Yeah.
So, and I think in order to do that, we need to win games like this. So I think I'm going to pick the Steelers.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And look, as mid as your season may end up being, they're gonna beat the fucking Jets. It's the fucking Jets, dude.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah.
Remember how bad we were last year? They're worse now.
Yeah.
So
but then there's like the wild card of the Steelers and their inability to game plan. And somehow, even though that Justin Fields was their starting quarterback for like 7 games, they're gonna forget that he can run. And just forget that. And they're gonna be like, wait, he can run?
He also can't though, because he got injured his leg, didn't he?
Oh, did he?
I don't think so.
Like he was injured at the start of training camp. Hold on, let's see. Justin Fields.
Looking into it, what do we? I think we're done on that one, right? Though.
All right, Panthers, Jaguars.
Dislocated his toe.
Oh, you're right.
Someone stepped on it.
Yeah.
That was like a month ago.
Yep.
I'll be fine.
Give me the Panthers.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go Panthers as well.
I'm agreeing with the AC on like every single pick so far.
They got it right.
I'm gonna go Jags just because I think that it's kind of like
could happen.
Yeah, they could.
Maybe
it's the Panthers.
I don't know. It's a 50-50 game.
Mix it up.
Yeah.
Cardinals.
Who's the
Saints.
Jags head coach? Again?
Cardinals.
Oh, they hired the Bucks
Cardinals
OC.
Are the head coach of the Jags. That's amazing.
They hired the Bucks offensive coordinator from last year.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Oh, they might be. That might work.
It might.
I'll take the cards. I'll take the cards here.
Yeah, I'm never picking the Saints this year unless they switch their rookie quarterback. I'm gonna pick them for that game if it's not a blowout game.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
Oh
boy.
If you pick,
I don't like that actually, Coach.
Spencer Rattler led Saints, which I believe has one of the oldest rosters in football too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
I think the Saints will win one game, and it's going to be this one. I'm
picking
the
home
Saints.
Opener, baby. All right.
Yep.
All right. I just looked up the Kellen Moore's the head coach. How long is he? Is this his first year, or did he also head coach them last year?
I don't know. And I don't know
2025.
Okay.
So this is his first season.
Yeah,
I mean, we don't know what he's gonna be like. So and especially
we know what his team looks like though.
That's well. So here's the thing: if I were in his position, and I'm not and never will be, but if I was, I would pull like Dan Campbell times 1,000 because everybody knows what your team is like right now, right?
Just
fucking exactly. So just throw
not
your
agreeing
balls
with
to the
you.
wall. No, I know. What I'm saying is that because the team is so bad, because teams never do this, and I hate it. I know this having watched the Jets, right? But if your team is bad, just throw every single trick in the book that exists, right? Like do the ineligible man downfield thing, like do the fucking do trick plays, not that one. What is it called? Yeah, that's true.
Do the old penalty plays.
Yeah. Well, honestly, they should too. Like, there's the what's that other move that they do that the blocking
beating
one.
the shit out of the other players. Yeah,
yeah. Snap ankles. You know, get the bounty back up. Yeah. No, but really, like every trick that is possible, always go for it on 4th down. It doesn't matter. Like the team is terrible.
No, I completely agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
But they're not gonna. So cards.
Yeah, they're gonna.
Yeah, card sweep.
I'm telling you, they're one win.
Extremely conservative.
Oh, sorry,
win,
right. 1v4 for the city.
Yep.
This is a wild start to the
Giants, Commanders.
Commanders, yeah.
Commanders.
Commander sweep.
Yeah.
I
don't even know who's on the Giants anymore.
That's not even a fun pick, dude. That's not even, I don't even
Russell Wilson.
try to do that.
Russell Wilson.
Yep.
And they have Jackson Dart in the back.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Who will probably be starting in like 5 weeks.
Probably.
Yeah, it will. Yeah.
Bucks, Falcons.
Bucks.
Yeah, Bucks.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Bucks.
Who even is on the Falcons?
Michael
Penix.
Bijan Robinson.
The
and Bijan Robinson.
Oh yeah, fucking Bijan. He's gonna be my
Bijan
only source of hope
good.
this year for fantasy.
Yeah.
Bucks. Yeah, Bucks sweep.
Yeah, it's Bucks though. Yeah.
Browns, Bengals.
Assistant coach also wins Bucks.
I'm gonna lock the Bengals.
I was gonna lock the Bengals.
Sorry,
Should've
I'm
been
gonna
quicker.
lock against Joe Flacco as many times as I can till he's benched.
Yeah.
As a Bengals sweep, I'm guessing.
Yeah, Bengals. Yeah.
Okay.
Assistant coach
AC
also
as
took
well.
Bengals. Yeah.
Yep.
Raiders, Patriots.
Pats.
Oh,
I do not believe in the Raiders.
I'm going Raiders.
Yeah,
Here we
I'm
go,
going
Raiders. On their way to
Raiders.
winning the division.
Yep.
It's Darnold season, so
It's
I
Darnold
mean,
season, baby.
look, here's the
That
thing.
is
He's gonna
not
win.
who is playing
It's
for the
Geno
Raiders.
season.
Well, it's
Or,
Geno
sorry,
season
yeah.
though. Yeah.
It's
similar,
also still
you know.
Darnold season, lest we
Yeah.
It is
forget,
also
but-
Darnold season. Wait, where's Darnold? I thought
The
Yeah, we
Seahawks.
were just talking about it. He was on the Seahawks. Yeah.
Seattle. That's right.
Yeah. The I mean, it's also the Patriots. The AC did go Pats though.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
49ers, Seahawks. It's Darnold season. I'm going Seahawks.
There it is. Yeah. Seahawks. Baby.
Niners.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Niners.
All right.
AC also went Seahawks.
It's Darnold season, so he's gonna throw for 400 yards, but it's gonna be a tragic loss.
I will vote for the seasons until the seasons are no more.
That's fair enough. Titans, Broncos.
Probably pretty soon, honestly.
Yeah.
That the seasons are.
Oh, Cam Ward,
The
Bo
world will
Nix,
burn and
holy.
We'll die in unholy fire.
I'm going
Shut up,
Broncos.
Rob. I
Definitely
will go with the
Broncos.
Bo Nix Broncos as well. Yeah.
Yeah, Broncos.
I'm going Titans,
He's
bro.
going
I'm either having the best pick'ems week of all time, or I'm starting off at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Did you start off last season?
I
also
did
like
so
a
bad
crazy-
at week 1, and I never recovered.
Yep.
And I learned nothing.
Lions,
and
Packers.
I refuse to because I'm an American, and that's my right.
Yep.
Man, this is God. I forgot how good week 1
God,
is.
the
man. This is
Lions have kind
crazy.
of dutied
Yeah.
on the Packers the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going Packers.
Dr.
makes
Sabaton
sense.
also locked the Lion.
He
Oh,
did.
no.
That's so
Yeah.
dangerous.
They're very
I'm
dangerous.
gonna. I should believe in the Lions a little bit. I should give them one game at least. I'll go Lions.
All right.
But if they lose this game, I believe
I will also go
Yeah.
Lions.
Hold on. I need to look at the Packers schedule.
All right.
Are they going to be like foot off the gas. It's the Lions. We can win the next couple of weeks.
I don't think they're going to be doing
That's
that, Rob.
not how that. I don't think
No,
anyone
they're
thinks
definitely.
that way.
They're going to be thinking that, you know.
Week 1 home opener and your foot off the gas.
Well, everyone's kind of foot off the gas week 1, so that doesn't really.
Yeah. All right, I'll take the Packers.
All right.
Week 1 is like week 1's when you're like testing out a new car and you don't know how fast it accelerates and you go and you're like, oh geez, I wasn't expecting that.
I mean, I think people are just kind of sloppy the first couple of weeks more than anything.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Did anyone lock the Eagles, by the way?
Now.
I did.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah.
Texans, Rams.
Rams.
I don't know, man.
I'm the Texans.
I'm gonna go Rams.
Okay. Want to split it, Rob?
Well,
You split,
I
Rob?
am thinking about it. All right, you know what? Yes, but we should remember that this was under duress. It was peer pressure.
I would rather have the 1v3.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll go Rams.
All right.
All right.
1v4 actually. AC also went Rams.
But I also like complaining, so I mean, it's really tough balance for me. So
That's appealing for sure.
Ravens, Bills.
You're Ravens.
Ravens. Yeah,
I'm going Bills.
Bills year is this is the time that they. I mean, they'll still win the division, but I don't think they're going to look good doing it.
I think Bills got this.
Here's a little question for you.
Okay.
Say the Bills. Well, okay. 2 questions, sub questions. Right?
I didn't agree to this.
So 1, Bills don't make the playoffs, right? Keep that in your mind. 2,
okay.
Bills make the playoffs, but go like 1 and done or win a game and get out, right?
Yeah.
Is Sean McDermott fired by the end of the season?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think he can survive
both scenarios?
another.
I think so.
Oh, he misses the playoffs, he's out for sure.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying, because like that's why it was a sub question, because I think if he misses the playoffs, they'll fire him. But if he makes it and they win a game even or something.
I think if they go 1 and done in the playoffs, he'd be out. I think if they get to the championship or Super Bowl, he'd stay.
Yeah.
I will take the Ravens as well.
Yeah.
All right. It also probably depends on how they lose, I think. If they get blown out or something, he'd get fired.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
Swedish power metal band Dr. Sabaton went with the Buffalo Bills.
Vikings, Bears.
Give me the
Vikings.
Bears!
Wow.
Oh,
Boy.
Damn it with that one.
You're going to have a bold record at the end of this week.
I'm telling you, I'm either you guys
great
are
or
fucked
terrible.
or
Yeah.
I am fucked.
Or in classic week 1 fashion, we'll all somehow do like exactly the same.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah,
in
it
the
is
middle.
awful.
I'm
yeah,
actually
like
going Bears, too.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I got to take Vikings.
I think
here,
Ben
dude.
Johnson he desires to make a statement. He's going to pull out his little bag of tricks and he's going to trust Caleb, and I think Caleb's going to deliver.
I also
I
don't
think
trust
it's-
JJ McCarthy.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. I think it's Darnold's season.
It's not. It doesn't play for
No, I was just saying. I mean, I
Oh, that's
wasn't
fair
saying
enough.
it
Yeah,
was
it's
on
just a
the team,
general observation.
Yeah, I'm just putting it out there.
He's
Yeah.
left his aura with the Vikings.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but actually, who is the QB of the Vikings?
JJ McCarthy.
McCarthy.
JJ
who
McCarthy.
just-
Rookie
Yeah.
quarterback in his second
But
year.
here's the
he's still
thing:
somehow a
it's
rookie.
Darnold's season, so.
All right.
Yes.
Me and you got a Rob. Me and you got a Rob. Right?
We got
Locke?
it raw.
You got a
We got a
Rob?
Rob, right? Locke?
You and me got it raw,
Yeah,
dude.
you guys got a Rob. Who you're robbing?
I gotta rob. I think I gotta rob the fucking Broncos over the Titans, dude. I don't have very many good options anymore. You guys took the good ones.
Yeah.
I'll take Broncos, Lock.
Okay.
Ooh, that's pretty bold. That's pretty bold.
Yeah. What do you think, Rob? I don't know if you locked yet.
Oh yeah, I like the Steelers instantaneously.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
right. That's right.
Yeah,
Right
no,
now.
yeah. There's absolutely zero chance the Jets win.
And our
I actually think that
locked the Lions.
you know what? I'm gonna make another bold prediction.
Okay.
Okay.
The Jets might be the 3rd team to go 0-17.
That is pretty bold.
That's impossible.
No, I do not
Yes.
think it's impossible. I think the Jets.
I
I
think
think
it's
there's too
Again,
many good
remember
players
how
on the
bad
team.
the Jets? No, there are not. but remember how bad they were last season.
I mean, they still
are
had
not
numerous-
just worse. They
Do
are
they play the-
considerably worse.
Do they play the Saints?
Yes.
They do. Okay, they cannot go
Okay.
0-17.
Oh man, we got a
No,
new
they're
dumpster
definitely
bowl
gonna do
this
that.
year.
Yeah, that is definitely going to be the toilet bowl. Yeah.
I mean,
that's late in the season too.
Again, the Jets, like, they had numerous games last season where they almost won. Like, they came down to the wire.
Right, and that was when they had Aaron Rodgers as their quarterback throwing for nearly 4,000 yards. Which, by the way, is one of the... No, because you guys don't understand the depths of how shitty the Jets are. That season for Aaron Rodgers was one of the top 3 best seasons that a QB has ever had in the history of Jets professional football.
I do keep forgetting that. Yeah, that's an insane stat.
The Jets are hilariously ridiculously
But that's what's good
bad.
about Justin
And again,
Fields,
they're worse.
Is he can just run around.
With a dislocated toe, yeah.
Yeah, they'll give him drugs.
A month.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Well,
Randy
Coach. Yeah, there we go.
Here we go,
Randy.
The moment everyone's
Randy's
been
returned.
Folks, Randy has selected the Eagles.
Off to a start.
Smart.
The
Smart
Chiefs.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay, Randy.
The Dolphins.
Okay.
Randy, you're really not going too crazy here.
The New York Jets.
Oh my God, Randy!
He was queuing it up, dude. He
Randy,
knew.
He loves picking against Rob's lock.
He
Yeah,
does. He does. He loves doing that.
Jaguars.
Okay.
Wow.
Sure.
Saints. He's joining up with me.
Randy,
Okay.
no.
Okay, Randy.
Oh, God.
Commanders.
Okay.
Falcons.
Okay.
I don't like that one, Randy.
Bengals.
Yep.
Yeah.
Raiders.
Let's go, Randy.
Yeah.
Seahawks.
Sure.
Broncos.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Packers.
Okay.
Rams.
Yeah.
Ravens.
Yeah.
Vikings.
Randy, that honestly, you
I
had the
believe-
Saints and the Jets pick, you know, but other than that, I think you did good.
I think
That
he
was a
read the
solid
room in that he
And-
knew there was a permitted amount of wackiness, and I think he hit that mark.
Randy
Please lock
Yeah.
the Jets. Please lock the
is
Jets.
locking
Please lock
the
the
Vikings.
Please. Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, I was really hoping for the Jets too.
That's a fun lock, though. Monday Night Randy lock. I like that.
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, there it is, folks. So
That's the whole show, right?
The whole
That's
show.
it. That's all, folks.
That's
We
all,
did it.
folks. I actually don't have any of the Patreon information to put on the screen,
week one.
so
You-
it's week
Oh,
one.
Permitted amount of
God.
We'll be
wackiness.
ready for next
getting-
week.
yeah.
Don't worry.
We'll get it all
Um,
together, I'm sure.
yeah.
Patrons.
So one of these
Yeah,
years.
thank you,
But
patrons.
seriously, thank you, patrons. Sincerely.
It's very much appreciated, and we will see you guys next week after a wacky week 1 of football. Bye bye.